How to find the best deal in real estate in downtown Vancouver. Today we find out with real estate expert Amy Leon. Okay, Amy, right now we are in a one-bed apartment, 700 something square feet, and we're gonna use this apartment as an example of what a good deal is.
So I'm going to tell you, when you look at the history, that is when you know it's a good deal and if it's on sale or not.
So how about this? Why don't we actually take a look at the different parts of this unit first so they get a better idea of what this unit is, and then we can talk about it a little bit more. So the first thing that we need to know here is the view.
This is the only one bed and den that has the biggest, most wide expansive view of the water that you could possibly ask for.
The only one bedroom and den in all of Marina Side or what?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so the kitchen, one thing I'm curious about, this living area is not the biggest, but this island is huge.
Okay, you're coming from mega homes. I see you on YouTube and your Instagram. So maybe for yourself, it might seem a little small.
Right.
This is large, Alex. This is all renovated. All that you see here, the stainless steel, appliances, full size, by the way, gas. Not a lot of developers are using gas anymore. All of it's been done.
Okay, but what I'm curious about, so this kitchen is like, well, I guess I come from a lot of mansions. This one's minimally acceptable for me. Like, I'll use this, right? Some I won't. Like a lot of the older buildings, in the other buildings, I won't use it. It's just too small, too old. But with a design, so their choice to make all of this bigger, what if someone comes in and doesn't use this? Then it's wasted space.
And to be honest, you're in the best area of Yaletown for restaurants. You're on the seawall.
Okay.
I personally don't cook. No problem. If you don't want to use this, I don't blame you.
Right.
I probably wouldn't use it either. And if they don't want to use it, they don't have to.
Right.
Or if they really don't like it, just like anything, they can renovate it again.
Even if it was smaller, you still need a dining table, which is kind of the same thing.
And usually you'd have that couch pushed there, or you'd reconfigure and you'd have enough room for a dining table.
Right. So I guess this is the most optimal layout.
And remember, if you don't need this is used for dining. This here, if you want, you could use this as a breakfast bar. You could put seating here. You can look out at the view. You could have a big table in here for dining. It depends, because I agree with you in that respect. If you cook at home and entertain, then you probably want room for a larger dining.
Right.
But if you're like most people who would buy this, where they enjoy eating out and they're out of the space and maybe they go to a fresh farmer's market, they cook very lightly, but they don't really have a lot of people over. So they're gonna use this maybe as an office or a reading room or yoga. Or
So this is cool. We checked out the view, living room, kitchen, and den. Does this den really add to the value of the home, or is just
Massively.
Why? Okay.
Some people use this as, you know, a child's room. They'll have it as a guest room.
What's a child's room? Like
a kid's room,
Okay.
right? So people don't want to leave the city as much. We're seeing, you know, a lot of young families, and they'll stay till they have to because they don't really want the suburban life or they're not ready for it.
Right.
So yes, this will become a child's bedroom or a nursery easily.
So this is the den. That was more of the solarium.
Yeah, it's interchangeable sometimes. Like you'll see people call that a solarium because it's wrapped in windows, or you know, and then this could be storage room or another den. This is huge.
Yeah.
You can put, you know, tons of storage and it could be a pantry.
So this is the bedroom. This is a king size bed? Oh yeah, this is a king size bed.
This is a king.
Is it normal to put a king here?
I only sleep with a king and my little mini dash-in, so I would definitely put a king here. And I know a lot of people would, like couples, and yeah.
This is actually a pretty good sized closet, and it spreads all the way across, and it doesn't take up too much space up here. I found a lot of the properties in Marina Side, they have a lot of, I don't know, wasted space that comes down. But
yeah, this they put in special organizers, so this is not standard, upgraded. We have an amazing water view and city view and BC Place. You know how it looks, and they change the color all the time. With Science World, it's just incredible.
Right. So we looked at the whole unit now. One thing, we keep talking about how to find a good deal. Do you think the good deal metric is what the resale value is, or is there another metric you think is a better metric of what it means to find a good deal?
there are other metrics.
Right.
How much does it rent? If it rents for a huge price per month, then that's a metric because it's paying down the mortgage. A tenant's paying your expenses every month and your mortgage. It's wonderful, but right now it's a bit softer in our market.
I think the financial component for me is the most important part of real estate because I think for most people, real estate is one of the biggest investments they'll ever make or a large component of their holdings. So if it's not making money and they're just living in it and it's staying the same or losing money, that sounds terrible. You would never make an investment like that.
I agree.
Okay, so now that we looked at the whole unit, let's talk about why this is a good deal. So this is just under 1.2 million. 1.2, right?
No, it's even lower. So it's $1,099,000 and again
under 1.1.
Under 1.1.
Okay.
And again, this exact floor plan in this exact building was selling for $1.25 million in multiple offers, believe it or not, just 7 years ago.
Right.
So you're now at a lower price than it was. You're not competing.
I mean, there's like two factors of comparables. One is comparables to history, which is what you're talking about. But what about comparables to other units right now?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, there's not a lot of this particular unit available, again, because it's a high floor. We're sitting here perched up on the 31st floor. We have unobstructed views.
Right.
Those are things.
And it will never be obstructed.
No, and the other one that's for sale right now, similar, doesn't have parking.
Okay.
So yes, you can walk everywhere. We're in Yaletown. Most things, as you were asking for resale, they want parking. They still drive, right? So this has parking. But again, there's a lot for sale if you want to look at the lower end of the market for one bedrooms.
Right.
And again, more affordable, you can go under $1 million. They just don't have the same features.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's an important component because someone buying this place would never buy this 100% for investment, right? We have to balance out what part is investment, good deal, and what part is living, what part is saving it for what if future kids or so all of those are aspects.
I love that you said future kids because right now in the market that we're in, a lot of people that are going to look at this, they're retiring. They're coming from the west side of Vancouver. They're coming from all those mansions that you film in.
Right.
And so they're going, well, what can I downsize to? I want to purge. I want to live, a more simplistic life.
I think one important of a good deal component of this, it's move-in ready.
Yes, you don't have to do much at all. They've renovated it.
So I think the best buyer for this is someone this is not a pure investment property. It is gonna hold value and grow, I think, but it needs to be someone who wants to live here or wants someone to live here and not just purely rent it out. Because everything's already so nice, having it tenanted and going through all those issues is not the most worth it thing.
I would have to agree with you. I think this will be someone's lock and go home. Maybe they call it a pied-à-terre, maybe a weekend home. They want to come into the city. They're from even the suburbs in South Surrey, White Rock. We do show a lot of people that are from there too. They come down for a Canucks game. They come down to watch the Whitecaps. They love the city home. They might not be here full time, but they want to spend the majority of their time here.
Right. If you guys think this is a good deal as well, let us know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out this video.